Hey everyone, you are watching Summertime. I'm your host, Sommer Hill. On this show, we talk to artists, creators, entrepreneurs, athletes, everyone, and we really unpack their stories. So thank you for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And we'll see you in the episode.
Summertime production, summertime fine. She got a pretty mind, a Howard alumni. Here to talk about what's going on and why throughout every season, winter, fall, summertime.
We're back again with another episode of Summertime. I am your host, Sommer Hill, and today I'm with Scooter Davis.
Sure.
Yay! You guys got to clap.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here today.
I appreciate you for having me on.
How are you feeling?
I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be in the position I am. Just coming off the knockout. Feeling good, man. Just ready to do it again.
The knockout. We got to talk about that. Wait, I want to talk about that, but on this show, we kind of unpack the whole storyline, right? From the beginning to present day. So when we get to present day, we'll get into that. We got a lot of knockouts to get into.
Yeah.
Honestly.
We got 6
Okay, so you're from around here.
Yeah, Fort Washington, Maryland.
Okay, how do you feel like that contributed to who you are now?
See, even though I'm from Maryland, I grew up doing everything in D.C., from all types of sports and, from being in 37 counter-terriers, surgery quarters,
What is that? What is that?
These are hoods. These are places in DC.
Okay, I'm not from here. I'm not from here.
No, that's all good. It's all good. But I've been just in all different types of hoods all my life with people that I grew up with were in the hood. I just was fortunate enough. My family finally said, okay, we're going to move you out of here. But everything I did for sports or people or functions or whatever was, in the hood. But I learned how to be a man of two different faces. I know when to be, on the rah-rah
So you turn your YN on and off.
Yeah.
What?
Pretty much.
You have some YN in you?
Not no YN, not a bad YN, but I just know how to talk. I could talk and walk.
You know how to code switch.
Yeah.
So
a whole lot.
In what situation or environment do you turn it on?
Boxing.
That's when you turn it on? Oh, when you listen to the young boy.
When I get to that point when I'm staying in your soul, we had to face off and now it's that. I don't care about nothing. It's what it is.
So you really just had to change your whole demeanor?
Nah, it's just when I get in that mode, I can't explain it. Just when I get into that shock mode, it's
What does it take to put you in that mode?
Training camp. Honestly, it'd be 10 to 12 weeks of training camp. No sex, no contact with women. A strict diet, going to the gym 2-3 times a day. And just mentally just getting to myself where I can't go back broke.
What does the no contact with women do? Build up that testosterone?
Yeah, 100%.
Really?
100%.
Y'all really do that?
Yes. I don't know. I can't speak I can't speak for everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Some people cheat the process, and I believe if you follow everything by the book and you are special and you have a legendary work ethic, you will be legendary. So
Who told you to do that?
My father.
Oh, he told you no contact with women?
Yeah.
What does that change about your energy?
Honestly, it's crazy that when I'm not having no contact and I'm not even thinking about women or looking, I get more women that come to me because my energy is not even focused on you guys. What I mean? It's just, I'm focused on the goal. So it's and for some reason, women have a thing for a dude that got ambition and he focused on the goal. When he not chasing you or he not, just all up in your DMs saying that, he just focused on what he doing and make a woman lust for you more. And I just learned that, so it's cool. But I just keep it like that.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
Oh, okay. So you don't even talk to them?
I mean, very text a little bit, but it's a cutoff, about 8, 9 o'clock.
So you got to have a lot of discipline.
Yeah, very.
That type of discipline with women, grown men don't even, I'm not saying you're not grown, but grown men don't even know how to do that.
No, I understand.
How did you learn how to do that?
Just doing it when I was younger, I've been boxing since I was 7 years old. So when I started practicing the abstinence and all that stuff, I was about 17. So it's okay. And seeing what it did. Once you see the benefits of what it does, it'll change your whole perspective. People who don't do it because it sounds so hard and it's man, nah, I can't do that. I gotta. It's all right. But once you feel the difference, and you just so locked in. It's the same thing like a woman says when she is on her celibacy journey. Like she
Tell
just
tell them the benefits because they need to hear.
um I say your mental is clear, your thought process, your skin will glow, nails grow, energy levels are up. You're just smarter. I feel I'm smarter.
Without a woman?
Without a woman, stronger.
Okay, so when there is a woman, what does she provide?
I
If you
mean,
feel so much better without one.
it's a comfortability that you need too, because you know I'm hardened. It's like when
Oh,
you turn
okay.
into a monster. I turn into I turn into a killer, because you got to be a killer in the ring. You know what I mean? So as I turn into a killer, it's like what a woman does is decompress me. Learn to
Mm,
understand that I have feelings, I have
mhm.
emotions, and it's okay to show emotions. And
Soften a little.
there you go.
Okay, so you said you started boxing when you were 7.
7 years old.
How did you get into boxing?
I was really good in football, so I was playing sports since I was 4 years old. So I started playing football at 4,
Mhm.
and I was really, really good. And my dad wanted to keep me in shape in the off season, so he was like, you know, everybody talks about boxing training and the cardio and you know how much they work and run and things like that. So he's like, we're gonna try this boxing, and we did it. We started training, but then they told me to get in the ring, and he was like, all right, cool, I'll just do it. And I was beating people up that was doing it for like
From the
years
beginning?
from the beginning, and it was like my natural instincts, my natural just feeling what I was doing was just there. And people just kept asking me like, and kept saying to my dad, like, you sure he ain't did this before? Or you sure he ain't? Like, no. And even when as I started progressing and getting older, you know what I mean? Um, I would stop boxing. I would go box for about, you know, 4 to 6 months and then go back to play football.
Mm,
And then when I came back, it'll be the same thing. People that was boxing for years, 2 years, I go to the tournaments, scrape them, easy.
mm.
You know what I'm saying? So it was good. It was fun.
So at what moment did you decide like you're gonna invest your all into boxing?
Um, really by the time I was about like 12, 13. And honestly, it wasn't even really my decision. I cried, I ain't gonna lie.
Whose decision was it?
My father,
Oh, he knew
because
you were too good.
I was really good in football and I was really good in boxing. It was like, and football got a lot of you know what I'm saying variables that you can't control. Far as your team got to be good, the
Mhm.
coach and injury, you know, a lot of unknown things. And you know what I'm saying, you had to again at the end of the day, you have to rely on somebody. Far as on in football, far
Yeah.
as this man got to do his job, that man got for in order for you to shine or get what you got to do. In boxing, it was all on me. And my father was just like, you are special. Like you just a
Oh.
special person. So when it's all on you and you know that can't nobody let you down, you ain't gonna let you down. And it was like, and I'm like, yeah, you know I ain't gonna let myself down. He was like, and that's why you gonna box.
You know what I'm learning about boxing is that it seems like all of these boxers have men that pour into them, like
Mm-hmm.
that show them love, that teach
Mm-hmm.
them the way, like teach them how to be a man and a boxer.
Mm-hmm.
That does not happen.
Boxing saves a lot of lives. Boxing saved a lot of people just time and energy from being in the streets, even at an early age. Even some of them fell victim to the streets or doing, you know what I'm saying, just the wrong things. But their life was preserved by being in the boxing gym, beating a Barry Hunter or a Lamont Roach or, you know,
Mhm.
any of these guys that just pour into these kids that, because when we kids, we pure. We don't know nothing. We don't know
Right.
right from wrong. So if somebody tell you this is good and this is how you become a man, and this is how you be, you know, shouldn't just be that guy. It's like, okay, I'm gonna listen to him. And I respect him. He's a stand-up man. He has a nice family. He has a nice car. So you want to follow that. And then as you see, go through the trials and tribulations of boxing, you start to see what it teaches you about the discipline, how to listen, how to block out all the noise, how to stay focused when there's a whole lot of chaos around you. You
Mm.
know what I mean? Just how to be humble, how to have humility. You know what
Those are
I'm
good skills that you need for life.
saying?
So when you're in the ring, you don't hear the audience.
I hear oohs and ahs, but not really. No,
Are you listening for it?
no.
What are you like thinking when you're in the ring?
Excuse my language, fucking him up. Nah, but when I'm fighting, man, my mind is calm. I have fun without the.
How does that, I don't get like because I've like, little tussles and like my adrenaline is pumping
Right,
crazy. Like you
right.
can't even think. Like
Mhm,
when you're out of it, you don't even remember. But with
mhm.
boxing,
It's kind of a little bit the same thing too, but in the sense of when you done this thousands of times, you know what it is. And one thing about me is like when people come see me box, I know they're gonna see I'm special. So this is the one time I get you to sit down and just see me shine.
Right.
So just pay attention. And I get to be calm because now it's like I know everybody's looking at me, but when I get in the ring, it's black.
Mm.
Like I don't see really people. I
You
don't
just see the person in front of you.
I just see the person in front of you. The lights are bright, just like the lights are bright right now. You know what I'm saying? And you just can't really see. You can see a little bit if you looking, but you so focused on the guy in front of you that I ain't got time to be looking at see what my mama doing.
Does it feel like a performance? Like you're about to go out here and perform?
Every time.
Really?
Every time.
How did your first knockout feel?
Amazing. I said it before. It feel better than sex.
What?
100%.
That's crazy.
100%.
Tell me the story.
My first knockout, I was knocking people out since I was a kid. I ain't gonna lie.
Wow.
So actually, we were just talking about that at the gym. I was actually sparring. I don't want to say his name, but I just hit him with a right hand. Boom. When I hit him, he ran right into it, and his body just went limp. Boom, fell straight down. And somebody caught him as he was falling. It was just like, once you realize you got that ability to hit somebody and knock them out, like knock them unconscious, and it's just like, you feel like you can pick up a house, you can run, you can't nobody stop you. It's just the greatest high ever.
It doesn't hurt your feelings?
No, because at the end of the day, you know what I mean? You trying to hurt me too.
That's true.
He trying to throw his hardest punch at me. At the end of the day, when we do this boxing game, is the object of the game is to give the other person a concussion.
A concussion?
That's what it is when you knocked out. When you get knocked out, it's a concussion.
But aren't you worried about like their future?
What?
Or even yours? Like you don't want CTE or anything like that?
I gotta get to this next fight. He in the way.
Okay,
In order for me to get to these millions of dollars and be a pay-per-view star and be a household name and for my parents to not have to work again.
That's your goal?
He in the way. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Okay, so what was the most memorable fight to you that like changed your trajectory?
Changed my trajectory in the pros or the amateurs, honestly.
Either one, like the one you're like, that was the one that set me apart.
Honestly, to set me apart was really the last one. The one
really?
I just had in the pros, far as like that let people know that like it didn't matter what stage I'm on, he gonna do what he do.
So tell me leading up, because like I was at the weigh-in and I saw you two.
Right.
And like I could see the difference in confidence between you two at the weigh-in.
Right.
I don't know what did you think about that moment?
I told when I looked at him, because everybody got different things, you know what I'm saying? Just because a dude don't talk or just because a dude ain't as toned as me, everybody body, God made everybody different. So that doesn't mean he not strong or he didn't prepare or none of that. You got to take him seriously. I just when I looked in his eyes, I looked through your soul. When I looked through your soul, like I'm looking at you right now, I can see what you're trying to feel like. You're listening to me now. I seen it like, oh, he gonna fight. He ain't gonna get scared and bitch up. You know what I'm saying? He gonna really fight. He gonna come to, I'm like, I bet. And that, I take it personal. Like,
you were offended.
Yeah, the fact that you even looking back at me like that, all right, I'm gonna show you something. Like, I got something for you, bet. Like, so I was cool. So when I got out the stage, I hydrated back up. He got me up. You know what I'm saying? Like, watch, I'm gonna show you something. And that was the energy. And everybody, I feel like everybody had me messed up, really.
Why'd you think that?
Just because for people, that was my first time being on again, it's not a lot of people just period that get to be on no pay-per-view card. Like, it's only a select few of people. And I'm not signed by nobody. I have no paperwork or nothing. I'm not signed with Top Rank, PBC, nobody. It's just, I'm independent. I'm just
Is that by choice?
Yes, by choice.
And
right
why?
Now.
Why is that?
Right now, I get to build it. I get to create shock season. So everybody, the buzz is keep going high. Sometimes when you get to a promotion company at the beginning, they move you a certain way or they controlling when you fight or things like that. But I didn't want to be that person to be begging for people to want to sign me. I wanted you to be able to say, hey, I want to sign this kid. Hey, and when I first turned pro, it wasn't like people was knocking at the door. And I won all types of numerous amateur national championships, and my amateur record was 158-17. But the way God had it for me, they didn't come knocking. Cool. So I took it personal again. I'm one of those people like, bet. That's my favorite word, bet.
Are they coming now?
Yeah, after that last fight, they coming now.
And then you're being like discerning with who you're going to decide to move forward with. Okay, good. You have somebody in your corner you can talk to.
100%.
Okay, good. So where did Shark come from?
My favorite movie growing up was Finding Nemo.
Really?
Yes.
I like that movie.
I used to watch it 100 million times. You ask my parents. I used to play it. I did stop playing again, replay it again, watch it again. My favorite scene was when Bruce came out. and he was a
Mm.
shark. And I seen how Marlon and Dory was scared of him. And I was small when I was a kid, and I wanted people to fear me. And he just looked nice. So I
Mm.
always just like that's became my favorite animal. And then as I started boxing, I was trying to find my identity and how I was gonna do it. Like I just started doing what I like. Like stop trying to force it. Like just be you. Be what you like.
How did that change your boxing style when you started doing what you liked?
Just the confidence, the
Mm.
bravado, just everything. Like I don't second guess nothing. I just do me.
That's
Like
good.
never ever think like, oh man, I shouldn't have like nah. If I felt it, I did it.
So I remember like the first time I saw you was the first time I came to the gym. And I'm
Hmm.
new to
The
these
media workout.
environments. Yeah. So
Right.
like I'm just observing everyone.
Hmm.
And what I observed about you was that you're like studying. Like
Hmm.
it seems like when you're in these rooms, because Tank was there.
Hmm.
When you're in these rooms, like you're just watching very closely,
Hmm.
studying everything, studying everyone. Like what kind of things are you picking up from those environments?
Everything. I see what you like to do, what you don't like to do, what you do good, what you do bad, and what you do that I don't do, what I do that you don't do, because I'm gonna take from you. I'm like in boxing, I'm a thief. I'm gonna
Mm,
take your best move and put it in my arsenal. Even with things, bad habits, things that I know you're doing that you're not supposed to be doing, or people, saying that people don't know. It's like, okay, I know where to stay away from. Okay, don't go down that path. Okay, Adrian Broner was one of the people where he talked his way and made people watch him, and he had slogans and little things that made catchphrases, buzz phrases that made you watch. Okay, okay, take that. That's good. Tank got the influence. Tank got the culture. He got the dressing. He got the tattoos. He got the style. All right, boom. Okay, make people the way you dress, everything that you do is gonna make people watch you. Floyd was a person that hard work, dedication. He never stopped working, even when you thought he wasn't working. He was working,
mhm.
getting up at 2, 3 in the morning, working. Okay, take that. Like I'm one of them people that Sugar Ray Leonard. He's one of them people that smile. He had a beautiful smile. He was a killer, but he had a beautiful smile. So I smile. I got dimples.
Aw, that you seem so, like, insightful and, like,
Mhm.
you really intentional about the work that you do, and that's so important because there's not really many young men that I meet that are intentional like that. What do you say to the young men who are out here being YNs and being followers?
Just be you, man. People, the world gonna love you. God made only one you. Be you. Do what you do. You know what I mean? Because people gonna respect you more because you gonna go your own way. When you following the leader, ain't nobody really respecting you
Mm,
because you just grouping up. But when you the own person, if everybody going left and you just say, I want to go right because I just want to go right. I think right is good. People they gonna respect it because like he made his own choice as a stand-up man. He made his own choice, and that's really what it is. Like my father raised me to be a stand-up man. Well, while he's here, when he's gone, to raise my kids, and I just want to be that person where somebody meets is like, nah, that man is he's a good man.
that's good. I don't think that a lot of men have that, like, same objective to be a stand-up man anymore, you know?
Mm.
Like, they may say, like, "I want the money, the power, the women," but it's not like, "I wanna be a good guy."
Hmm.
And again, like, going back to boxing and having all these men pouring into you, I also noticed how, like, close Gervonta has kept you, like, kept you
Yeah,
under his wing. What kind of advice or what is your relationship like with him?
that's the bro. That's the five, man. He we I've been knowing Tank since I was small, like real small. He would come up to the gym, even before he was Tank to everybody else. He was just another guy fighter, in the gym, trying to make his way, doing the same thing that I was doing. But he always had something special about him. You always know a special fighter or a
Mhm.
special person when you see him. And I always just used to watch him, or saying along with everybody else, because again, I always studied, and I never. This was something that I'd been doing since I was a young. Um, but as I grew older and he started to, become the guy, he started to see like, people gonna fall off. It'd
Mhm.
be people with me and then this person that have a baby, they stop. This person don't want to do it no more. This person ain't good no more. So he like, I don't or this person don't have to work at it. This person
Right.
smoking. So people just started falling off. That was all around me. And I just kept going. I kept getting better and better, kept going. He seen it and it was like, I got you. And I say 2021. He flew me out and Nasheed. He flew both of us out to Florida with him and his camp for I want to say he was supposed to fight Rolly that first time, but the fight got canceled and he ended up fighting Pitbull Cruz.
Mm.
And we did that whole training camp with him, and we were getting ready for the Golden Gloves, the National Golden Gloves, and he was getting ready for that. And that was the first time like where it was like I started to see like we start having that little bro, big bro type of chemistry. Like he'll do little things or mess with me or post and just like more than he'll do other people. And it's like okay, and then it just happened to be what I mean. Our names is Davis, so it's like everybody always like
Mhm.
okay, the Davis boys or messing with us. And then as I still again that's 4 years ago. It's 2025 now. And again, people start falling off. People start falling off again. I'm still working now. Now I'm 6-0. I'm 5-0, 5 knockouts. He coming through the gym. He's still popping up. He's saying like, oh, he's still working cool. And he'll tap in and talk to me a little bit. But then like this time was like he gave me that look. We had a conversation. I was just telling him how bad I wanted it.
Before the fight?
Before the fight, during this training camp, he came to train. I was just telling him how bad I wanted it and what I'm doing and how I'm working. And he was already crazy thing was he was already watching from afar. That's what I didn't know. And he was like, he just gave me that head nod. He was like, I got you.
Aw.
And when he said that, a lot of people in boxing, a lot of people say I got you. In the world, people say I got you, but they just saying it.
Right.
But he stuck to it like to the fullest, and it was like I never go against him.
So that's when your name was on the card.
Yeah, that's when he put me on.
That's so sweet. So after the fight, how did you feel?
Again, I'm first the fight. First of all, have a very close relationship with Lamont and Tank because Lamont Roach Senior and Junior, they put me on my first pro debut card as the main event. They threw my first pro debut card, and he put me on his undercard for his title defense here. So I got love for them guys. So it wasn't even like no, oh, I hope he
Right.
like it was more so like Tank came in my gym. Like I didn't move my situation. Like everything I was
Yeah.
doing, my strength and conditioning training, my recovery, Tank came here, you know what I'm saying? And we just did it together. Even if it wasn't a Tank car, I would still be doing them same things, you know what I'm saying? But so after the fight, it was a great fight. That's which I already said it was going to be because I know both of them personally. I've been in the ring with both of them. I know the type of capability that both of them have. The
So you
world
weren't
just didn't know.
surprised?
No, I wasn't surprised. I knew this was going to be a competitive fight. The world just looked at it as they didn't know Lamont Roach.
Yeah.
Like that's all. That's why it was surprising to everybody. Like, oh my God, I can't believe like, nah, he really could fight.
So did this fight teach you anything? Because here's what I learned about this fight. I learned how quickly people will switch up on you because when Lamont walked in, everyone was booing him. When he walked out, everyone was cheering and everybody was booing Tank. And I was just like, that was a crazy switch up to witness in real time. What, 30 minutes? The whole world just switched. What did that fight teach you?
I mean, you see that in boxing a whole lot. Just don't fall in love with that stuff. People giving you love, it ain't real. It's a facade.
Because you just got 100K followers on Instagram.
Hey, that's for damn me up.
That's huge. That's big.
Shout out. We're gonna get back to that. But man, it's the point of, you know what I'm saying, just seeing the world just switch on you, just, it's you're not supposed to fall in love with that because you know it's not real. As soon as you do something they don't like, you say something that offends somebody or just
getting canceled.
Anything, the world will turn on you, and it's like you got to stay with the people that brought you to the prom.
Are you worried about getting canceled?
No, but I'm aware. Again, watching, I'm very observant. I watch everything I say, watch what people did wrong and have said. So I try not to put myself in those situations to even say anything offensive or anything. Like, even if I'm on social media right now, I'm not really on social media. I might post, but I'm off. Like, I'm not sitting there.
So how do you plan to maintain this momentum you have?
Keep fighting. Keep knocking heads out.
When's your next fight?
I just got a call that I'm going to be fighting in June on a top rank card. So
okay, that's exciting. Is that going to be here in DC?
I don't know. I'm not. They haven't told us the actual location yet, but I just know it's going to be on ESPN.
So now you starting to train.
You
didn't stop.
Yeah, from after I knocked them out on Saturday, Monday I was back in the
really?
gym. Yeah, like
you don't ever rest?
Nah, not like no. Nah, we don't.
You don't go on vacation, lay at the beach.
For what? For what? Tell me why I need to rest when my mother's still working.
Because I mean that is important too. That rest is radical too.
My mama and dad are still working. My father is a foreman of a high school. The foreman is basically a real fancy word of saying the head custodian.
I see. I mean, I understand, but do you feel like that's a lot of pressure?
On me, I
Hmm.
was born into this with a whole lot of pressure. I'm the last person with this Davis name. My father's only
You
son.
don't have any brothers?
Nope.
Do you have sisters?
I got two sisters,
Are they older or younger?
older. I'm the
Oh,
baby.
are they so proud of you?
Yeah, they proud of me for sure.
What do they say when they come to your fights?
They be with the stuff.
Mm,
They with all the BS for sure. They funny though, but they just be now. They kind of looking at me like, wow, like they're starting to see that it's people that don't even know that they're my sister that they be talking about me, and they
mm.
like, that's my little brother. What you talking
Well,
about? Yeah, like
really?
they say things like that, or like, they had their little nicknames for me. Okay, we siblings, so they like, you talking about him?
Right. The
Like,
baby brother.
y'all think he nice, or he that's a scooter like that. Yeah,
That's
but
cute.
I love my sister. They definitely taught me a lot, and they taught me a lot about women.
What did they teach you?
Just everything. How to pay attention to women's feelings, understanding that it's okay to be open, you have to listen, understanding what the purpose, what lying does.
What does it do?
It takes away the option from somebody of just period. You take away the option. If me and you were dealing with each other and I lied to you, I took away your choice, your option, where you could have even had say, even though you lied to me, even though you did this, I'm still going to stay,
Right.
or you have a decision to say I'm still going to leave. But I took away your option because I lied. That's not
Mm,
fair. Because how would you feel about if somebody took away your option?
right.
It's like,
I'm glad somebody is teaching you that because that is missing. That recipe is missing.
I had a I had a great I had a great upbringing. My supporting cast from
Mm.
my mom, my dad, my sisters, my grandparents.
I totally understand why it's important for you to go hard because you
They
want to
poured
look at
into me.
yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
poured into me. It was all to push him.
Mm.
So I have no choice but to go.
So what does it look like to repay them?
Make sure they don't need for anything. You don't need for anything. Now, if you want something, okay, cool. But you don't need for anything. You good. You living good. You can got a car. My parents don't have to work. My grandparents could just be them and go on vacation and do whatever. But y'all don't need for anything. Y'all can. My father don't have to strip no floors no more, or clean no after those nasty kids or
Mm.
nothing. Like, you don't got to do none of that. My mom don't have to. She could just sit at home and all day and do whatever she want to do. You know what I'm saying? And I want to be able to do things like for my father. My father, I coach football, and we both coach football together. I want to be able to open up a rec center or something like that for troubled youth and
That'd be
have him be a
nice.
speaker. Because my father is one of the people where he's anointed to talk to people and be able
Mm.
to get the word, and not even it don't have to even about to be a holy word. It could just period to get his point across about life, to understand that this is how you be a stand-up man. This is
What is
okay.
something he said to you that resonated that you think about often?
Um, it's so much. I'm not gonna lie. I had so many conversations with my father. It's just about again, like I said, being a stand-up man to the point where always make an impression on somebody, greet people nicely, treat them nicely, have the respect. You know what I'm saying? Always smile and feel appreciative and be sincere if you're wrong. If you
Mm.
are wrong, you can still the same way you said I was right. They
Right.
had a sincerity that say I
Have
apologize. You
that
were
same
right.
energy.
Had the same energy,
Mm.
and that'll take you a long way. No matter who you talking to, you know what I mean. It could be and treat for him what he didn't teach me, but through words, but he taught me just through what I'm saying his actions is treat the janitor just as nice as you'll treat the CEO.
Exactly. That's so important. Because at
So
the end of the day, we're
everybody,
all
so
humans.
everybody, because you can learn from everybody.
Hmm. And
Everybody.
everybody deserves respect.
Yeah, I just want to be that. I want to be that person where I always was that kid anyway. The kid that people didn't talk to in school or they was clowning. Like I
Mm.
was that kid that was cool or whatever. I'm going to go sit. Nah, that's my man.
That's
No,
sweet of you.
and just cause like I ain't like that. Like it was just like nah. I always was that. Oh, I'm always gonna be the person that it don't matter if you taking out the trash or sweeping. Like when I come past, adapt everybody up.
That's
How you
sweet.
doing? It was good to see you today.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? You don't never know what could change somebody's trajectory or they day. It was nice talking to you today.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Just
And you
little
don't know
stuff
who
like that.
needs that too.
Right.
So naturally, there's going to be wins and losses in this.
Mhm.
And throughout both of those, you have to maintain a respect for yourself and stay grounded.
Mhm.
How were you able to do that? And was there any losses that really like shaped who you were as a fighter?
Just again, you gonna stop? Go ahead. Let's do it again and just ask that same question because I like that. Stay on the top.
That's okay. Hi.
How you doing?
No, you good. Have you ever seen Shark Tale?
That's my favorite. Yeah, Oscar the Shock Slayer. Don't play.
I love that movie.
That's my
They
movie.
remind me of the
The two Jamaican jellyfish. 100%. Don't worry.
They do. That was cute.
Yeah.
Do you remember the question, or you want me to re-ask it?
Yes. I mean, just for the camera.
No.
sense.
Okay. Well, shit. Hold on.
You said
I
you were talking
said-
about the trials and tribulations.
I said okay. I said I'm glad that you have respect for other people, but also you have to maintain that respect for yourself through wins and losses. Tell me how you maintain that respect, and also has there been any losses that have shaped you in your career?
I maintain that respect because I realized that I haven't made it nowhere. I'm like, people might feel like I'm a somebody, or that's like me. I feel like I'm a nobody. Once the mission is accomplished, then I'll feel like, okay, I'm a somebody. But just being a human, having humility and understanding that doesn't matter if you here, act like you're there. It'll always just take you a long way because people will respect you more. Because I never just flexed on nobody. I made everybody feel like they were up here with me. I don't want, even if I have on a $1 million outfit and you got on a $10 outfit, I'm gonna hype you up and say, man, boy, that's fly. You know what I'm saying? Like, boy, I see what you're doing. They like, nah, that's you. I see how you put the little. That's just
That's
me.
nice of you.
I'm always just that person because I don't like it's not about just me. It's spreading the attention, spreading love. You know what I'm saying? God told people to be fruitful and multiply. So losses that shaped me, I'd say not even really a loss in a fight that really shaped me, more so just losses in life. People that just pass and it kind of like cut me a little deep sometimes. Like, and I know people always talk about, their grandparents passing is one thing, but for me, it was like I never really had that big celebration. And I'm gonna make you understand, like, I didn't have a prom. I didn't have a
You
graduation.
didn't? Why not?
COVID.
For real?
COVID. And then when, even when we did have a graduation, you still supposed to, fake it and be happy and things like
Yeah.
that. The day before my graduation, my grandmother died.
Oh.
So imagine everybody still, sad and somber that day. And, you know what I mean? I'm graduating and everybody supposed to be happy. So it didn't feel, and me, myself, that's my grandmother.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like, it was
Right.
just like, I was more so
Something was
happy to be
missing.
like, I'm out of school.
Oh.
But it wasn't like, so I never had that big celebration. I never was really to celebrate my birthday and do anything.
When's
like,
your birthday?
July 7th. I'm a Cancer.
You don't want to ever?
I'm gonna eventually do it.
Okay.
Eventually.
When you have completed your mission.
Yeah.
Not anytime before.
I'm sorry, it made me laugh. I heard him. He said that's some Cancer.
It really is, though. I don't understand why men don't celebrate their birthday.
Because, it's like, it just be other things. I'm cool, though. Like, I'm cool. I'm cool with somebody just giving me some ice cream cake. We having
What
a
kind
little
of cake
time.
do you like?
I don't like cake at all, so I said
Oh.
ice cream cake.
Oh, ice cream cake. What kind of ice cream do you like?
I'm a cookies and cream type of guy.
Okay,
I
good
love
to
cookies
know.
and cream.
Noted. I'll make a mental note in my head.
Hey, no.
You should have a cookies and cream ice cream cake
Hey, ice
for
cream.
your birthday, July 7th.
100%.
Okay.
100%.
Okay, I know we said we'll get to boxing later. This whole conversation has been about boxing. Who are you aside of boxing?
I'm Scooter, man. I'm just chill. I'm a person that, like I said, I coach football, so I have a love for just sports, period. Being active is not just boxing. I love to play the video game. I'm a video game person.
What video games do you like to play?
Everything. Madden, 2K, Call of Duty, MLB.
I hate video games.
Really? Why?
Yeah, because they're just like, it's a game. Like, I don't want to play a game.
What?
I just don't like games.
I learned. The video game is more than just a game to me because it kept me inside.
But don't you feel like some of those games, like maybe Grand Theft Auto, like
I love Grand Theft Auto.
negatively influences some people to do some bad things?
No. That's only if you got a weak mind.
And how many people have a weak mind playing them games?
I mean, I can't speak for everybody. I'm gonna speak for myself.
I think that they need to take that off
Nah,
the shelves.
please don't do stuff like that. That's crazy. GTA 6 definitely supposed to come out. So
And you gonna be playing it?
definitely 100%.
What else do you do?
Um, I'm a movie TV series watcher, so I'll binge watch a TV series. I love like thrill movies or suspenseful movies. I always want to figure out like who the killer is before the movie.
Murder mystery.
Yeah,
I like those
I love
too.
stuff like that.
Which ones have you watched recently?
Recently, I haven't been really even been getting to movies lately, only because due to camp. But I've been watching this series now. It's called The Gentleman.
Oh, I've heard of that. I
Gentleman
haven't
is-
seen it though.
The Gentleman is good.
So what does your like schedule look like your training days?
Okay, so I'm gonna just tell you about the day.
Yeah.
Today I woke up at 5:30 in the morning. I brushed my teeth, showered, all that stuff, got ready. I left out about 6:45. I drove all the way from Fort Washington, Maryland, all the way to Columbia, Maryland. So that's about an hour
with
drive.
Coach Myron?
Yes,
Mhm.
Coach Myron. So again, y'all know Coach Myron because of Tank, but I've been knowing Myron since I was about 6.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying?
You go all the way out there?
For him?
I did that drive and I was like, yeah, I'm not you going to open up closer. He said he will though.
Yeah, no, he will. He's flexible for sure. That's my man. He's another guy.
That's a good guy.
Yeah, just again, I had a lot of men in my life to just show me the way. So
when I have a
appreciate
son, I'm gonna send them over to y'all.
100%. 100%.
Okay, y'all take care of him.
100%.
Okay.
I promise you.
I really had that thought yesterday after Nasheed left. I'm like, I have to send my son over by them because y'all are some good men.
Thank you.
I love
appreciate
that. Okay, back to your schedule.
Okay, boom. Yeah. So I go out there. It's about
And
an
be
hour
careful about saying your location. 'Cause
Okay,
I don't want people.
Okay, all right, boom. Let's start that over.
Okay.
So boom, I wake up, about 5:30 in the morning, wake up, brush my teeth, wash my face, all that stuff. I leave out the house I say about 6:30. It took me about an hour to get dressed, get all my stuff together. Drive to Myron. It'd be about an hour drive. Depends on morning traffic.
Yeah.
That's the worst. But I work out, get there about 8:30, 8 o'clock, 8:30. I do all my strength and conditioning training. I'll do all types of stuff with him. And that'll be from about, I say 8:30. I'll probably be done about 10:30. 10 o'clock, 10:30. And then from there, I'll eat my food with me. I'll eat a little bit. And then I'll head straight down to Headbangers. And now I'm straight into my boxing. So I'll be there from what you've been in there. About 11:30 to about 2:30 to 2:30. And then I'll go home, eat again, rest. And if I feel like it, depends. I'll get up again about 6:30, 6 o'clock.
And do what?
Run.
Another workout?
Just run. Really shadow box, run, sit up. Something just cool, jump rope. Just real chill stuff. But at the end of the day, I done did 3 workouts. So like I'm crazy with it. Like
Yeah.
so like in that day, in that one day, say if I do 3 workouts in that one day and you did one, I'm 2 workouts better than you.
Right. Wow, you're really
You
disciplined.
know what I'm saying? So if I did that for 5 days,
Oh, you do this 5 days a week.
I'm saying if I did, if I will. I can when I get to camp, I will, yes, 100%. Which right now it's starting camp, so yeah. But once I do that, again, you done worked out 5 times because it's for every day. I done did 3 workouts for 5 days.
So 15.
I'm 15. So I'm 10 workouts better than you this week. So that's why
So it's all very competitive for you.
So you can't tell me you better than me because I know I put the work in and I know the exact amount of workouts I'm better than you.
Do you have like a lot of male friends?
No.
Because you're so competitive?
No, I ain't even the competitive. Just I don't. A lot of people don't be on the same frequency as me.
So a lot of your friends are like friends from the gym.
Yeah, I would say that. I mean, I'm not even going to call the people from the gym my friends.
But Nasheed is.
Yeah, she's my friend.
That's a good guy.
That's my guy. That's probably one of the people in the gym that I grew up with. I've been knowing Nasheed since probably about 9 or 10.
Oh, that's sweet.
And yeah, he was about 13 or 14. So, and everything I did, as far as in the gym, traveling and going places, he was right there with me. That's like everybody else fell off to do everything else. He was the only one that stayed strong with me.
That's sweet.
And was right there. And when it was time to work out, or Coach Barry called us to his house to work out, or doing it was always me and Sheed. Or even when if he called Nasheed and he ain't called me, Nasheed calling me like, get up.
Oh, that's sweet.
And now it's the same, like, get up, let's go. All right, so like that's my guy.
Good.
100%.
So you said when I first like reached out to you to do this interview, you were
Mhm.
like, I've been wanting to sit down with a woman. And then
Yeah.
even today you were like, I want to talk to a woman because the perspective is different. Was it
Yes.
different than all the other interviews?
100%.
How so?
You asked me from the rip, why do I have, you told me that, I mean, I had to tell you why I don't deal with women
Mm,
and with women, and you understood. You asked me things like, what did my sisters teach me?
mm.
Men don't care about stuff like that.
No,
They just
they
ask you, they're going to ask you, yeah, how many siblings you got? 2?
Right.
Okay, yeah. Now, what would it feel like when you
And then
knock them
next.
out?
Right.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what I noticed. Like when I was doing, you know, how I've been doing these interviews with boxers and like the comments, like some people really appreciate it, and some of them do not like that at all. They're like, we want to hear about the fight. I'm like, no, this is a person, and
Feel
I
you?
want to hear about the person.
It's a balance.
Yeah.
It's a balance. Huh?
Well, I thank you for coming here today and
Thank
telling me more about you.
Appreciate it.
I'm excited for your fight.
Appreciate it.
I would like to be there.
100%.
I'm
I got
looking
you.
forward to your future too. When you make the mission, you got to come back and talk again.
100%.
Okay,
Got it.
cool.
Good.
Summertime.